Next, we have the Tag Team Championship between Heath, Slater, and Rhyno, and the Usos.
I got kids.
You know what? I don't know if I've gone the other side of this all this time thinking about it, but it's gonna be a good match. If Heath Slater's run at this "give me my contract" thing, if that's proven anything, is that Heath Slater's a pretty good WWE style wrestler. Mm-hmm. Like, he does it well. He can talk. He's got charisma. The fans can relate to him. He wrestles really well. You know, I'm glad that he's here.
It surprised me how much this whole angle has gotten Heath Slater over. And brought Rhyno along with him.
Good for Rhyno as well.
Like, yeah, exactly. He kind of did it on his own. Like, they made this storyline specifically for him right after the draft, but at the same time, he made it what it was.
Yeah.
And that's why I think he will continue this for a long time. I personally think they should have, I believe, kind of continued with that, like, going for the brass ring for Heath Slater. I don't know. They're doing it well with the tag team. That's getting something else.
He got Pop of the Night at No Mercy when he won the belts.
No, yeah, for sure.
Oh, you mean Backlash?
Backlash.
For sure. No, for sure. And it's because we all wanted him to see him win.
Yeah.
Because, like, even then, right at the precipice of winning, I was like, no, they're going to screw him somehow. They're going to screw him somehow.
Well, like, if the Usos win and, like, Rhyno turns on Slater, which will eventually happen, whether it happens at No Mercy or later, does Heath Slater now not have his contract anymore because he lost the belts? Or, I mean, because do you see him going for the IC belt or the US belt or whatever? Like, not really?
No.
I haven't told you my theory of why Heath Slater shouldn't have... The Usos should have already been champion, right? They gave them... This is their one last chance of getting Heath Slater, you know, and then they lose tragically if they're going to give them the rematch. And then, because he's the maximum limit for the cruiserweights, go over to Raw, try to get a title, and have him beat TJ Perkins.
Yeah. Like Jericho was like a slim 224 3/4 pounds.
Exactly. The crowds would have loved it. He might not have really won, or, you know, he could have chased the belt. But, once again, TV title, Heath Slater is a type of wrestler that is perfect in this generation for the TV title. You just gotta forget the history of the TV title. And it's easy too, because they created it because the advent of TV, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't really have a history. They created it for money anyway. We're getting lost, sorry. So who do you think is going to win?
I got Heath Slater on Rhyno. I think they're going to keep this storyline going. And it just gives the Usos more ammo to take the title from them, say, at Survivor Series or something like that, and start a heel run of their own.
But do you think it's like someone interferes?
Oh, yeah. I think, we talked about this before. American Alpha could easily interfere with this match, and then in a no contest, because, well, let's face it, American Alpha needs to get revenge on the Usos for everything that they've done.
But faces ruin matches like that. They don't. And American Alpha is a bona fide face. Like,
so, in lieu of not ruining the match, they just show up in the ramp, distract the Usos.
That's a
Slater and Rhyno win with a dirty roll-up or something by Slater. You know, you have a triple threat match that they drop it to the American Alpha or Usos the next pay-per-view.
I say Heath Slater and Rhyno win after the Usos injure Rhyno or something like that. Like, they take out his knee. Heath Slater somehow still gets the win, but then is without a partner. Rhyno can go do his government thing. And Heath Slater's like still the defending champ, but doesn't have a title. Gets stripped.
He's like looking for a partner.
And then eventually has to get stripped, and then the Usos win. But Heath Slater there is still on the roster because he got screwed.
Well, if Rhyno goes off to do his own thing, I would like to see Heath Slater find another partner, and let's say, I don't know, give Apollo Crews a chance. He needs something to do.
You know? Hold on, though.
Apollo Crews needs NXT to do. He's not the main roster.
Can I say something about that, though? While that would theoretically help Apollo Crews, inevitably it would hurt Heath Slater more than help. No matter what the run, like how it happened, it would hurt Heath Slater more, because then the tag team looks less comical than Rhyno and Heath Slater, but it's not comical in that way because Rhino's a beast. And while Apollo Crews is a beast, he's not recognized that way. So if you're going to say maybe if during the match, and this is how I think the Usos actually win because they injured, as you say, Rhyno. And if you want to say maybe in that injury when he can't wrestle, Apollo Crews runs out to help him, I could see that. But I don't think...
There's no setup for that, though. There's not.
Yeah, there really
Has there been a setup for Apollo Crews at all? Ever?
No.
In the history of his
you have to have some reason for someone to come in and...
Because it's Heath Slater, and everyone loves Heath Slater.
Well, no,
I just want to get on those coattails, baby.
Even when Mojo Rawley came out, you understood why he came out.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
So, you know.
Anyway, I actually think the Usos win, and they actually give the Usos and Heath Slater and Rhyno a little bit of run before the American Alpha.
We were talking about this earlier before we started filming, but what's this dude's name? Atunga?
David Atunga.
David Atunga
has been mentioning that Rikishi is behind the heel turn of the Usos, or gave them the advice to go take what they want. So does Rikishi step in and become the Mr. Fuji of the Samoa family?
Mr. Fuji.
He was such a good manager.
R.I.P. Mr. Fuji.
Yeah.
You know what? I would love it if he did, because that would work, and it would give other members of that family, The Rock, a chance to come in and just drop wisdom without having to actually wrestle, or admonish the crowd, for turning on the Usos or whatever. But that could kind of give him a transition out of the real wrestling and just keep doing G.I. Joe movies.
Okay, so I got Rhyno and Heath Slater. You got...
I got the Usos.
I got Rhyno and Heath Slater.
Alright.
But I got the Usos in a dirty way. They do something dirty to
Yeah, that's the only way they would win.
Where they're obviously where the actual feud can start. Right. Not a clean win where it's we're better than you or whatever.
Okay.